So let's see here. Okay, perfect. So hi, everybody. This is the #1 online money reveal secret revealed. I'm Rachel, and I am the host of this program. My name is Rachel. I am originally from Liberia and Sierra Leone, but I was brought up in Sweden. So yes. So why did I really decide to do this program? It's because with the current recession we're having right now, and economically, a lot of people are having difficulties. And I have found a secret that has helped me to become financially independent and so on, and which I hope to share with you guys for free. So yeah, stay tuned. So why is it important to have a side hustle? For me personally, after, I worked a lot before. I worked for different companies, both within the industry of marketing, sales, and also, cleaning and so much more. So one of the reasons why I felt like it was important to have a side hustle, it's because I wanted to have the freedom to buy whatever I want, do whatever I want, travel wherever I wanted to. And why a side hustle is very important is because, with the current situation right now, like I said in the beginning, with the recession, it's very difficult for you to just live on your salary. And that's what is very important, to have a side hustle so that you can also use that side hustle to be able to invest and generate income for yourself. I don't know if there's a lot of people that have read this book called Good Dad, Poor Dad, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And within this Rich Dad, Poor Dad story, it's okay. A lot of people are joining now. Perfect. Within this Rich Dad, Poor Dad story, it's a man who discovered that he has a father who is rich, extremely rich, and he has another father who is extremely poor. In a sense of poverty, he wasn't talking about income, he was talking about mindset, right? So the other guy had a PhD, and he was a doctor, and he had like basically the normal income, degree and all of that, and PhD and so on. And has in the other father just dropped out of school, as in after high school. So he just dropped out of school, and all he had was businesses and investment. And within this Rich Dad Poor Dad book, his name is Robert Kiyosaki, and he discovered that he wants to understand how to make money. And he asked the dad who has the PhD and so on, and asked him that, okay, daddy, I want to make money. And what do I do? And the father told him that for you to make money, you have to study harder for you to make money. And then he said, okay, but if I have to study harder to make money, why is it that you have the PhD, but we are still poor? And that was where his eye basically opened, and he began to realize that just because you have a PhD or a certain level of education doesn't automatically mean you're going to be financially free. So that is one of the good reasons to be able to have a side hustle, which is for you to be able to make an investment, for you to be able to buy the houses that you want to buy, to build the future that you want to build, being it for your kids, your family, whatever it is. Because in the current situation and the recession we're having right now in the world, as you guys notice, there's a lot of recession right now economically. Hi, Jack, could you please do us a favor and off your camera? Thank you very much. Thank you. So with the current recession that is happening right now, we all know that, economically, prices of foods and goods are increasing, and even electricity bill, rent, so much more. And it has made it so difficult for people to be able to live on their normal or monthly income, because you go to work, you have a monthly income. Before you know, at the end of the month, you have to pay rent, you have to buy food, some people that have children or that pay school fees have to pay school fees, and some people don't have to pay school fees, but electricity bill and so much more. And before they know it, at the end of the month, they don't have enough money to live on. And that is the reason why to have another side hustle, because then you can then use the side hustle to invest while you use your income to do things that are important. Or you can actually save your income and then use your side hustle to invest and generate money for you. Like Robert Kiyosaki said that it's important for you to allow money to work for you than you working for money. And with a side hustle, you're basically allowing money to work for you instead of you then working for money. Exactly. So that is the reason why it is important for me, especially the reason it's important is because I want to be able to invest, to be able to do whatever I want to do, to buy whatever I want to buy without having to depend just on my monthly income that I get for my basic job, or, because then I won't be able to do the other things I want to do. And what money does is that money brings you freedom. People say that money is the root of all evil, but I say that money helps us to be able to live whatever life we want to live and to be able to do whatever we want to do. So basically what money does is gives you freedom, right? And that is why it's important to have enough, to be able to know that you have a different source of income, different areas that you are getting money from. Because when you have that, it helps you to have peace of mind, to not be able to think about your struggles and so much more, and help your family that are in need. Some of us, we have family that depends on us. Some of us have kids. Some of us have ideas, dreams, and companies, and we need an extra income to put this money into. And we don't have that access. We don't have that opportunity because why? Because we are just focused and earning money from one source. And if you're having money for just one source, it's difficult for you to be able to spread out the money because it's not going to be enough for different things. So that's why it is important for you to have a side income. And also, another reason for you to have a side income, it's because of investments. A lot of people don't think about investment. They usually think about now. But with a side income, you are able to invest money and you are able to generate money. So what is this for you to expect during this session? Before the end of the session, you are going to earn, you're going to learn how to earn money every day from the comfort of your home, meaning you're going to learn to have an extra income coming into your bank account every single day, money coming into your bank account every single day without any struggle. And also from the comfort of your home, meaning you can do it anytime and you don't have to stress, you don't have to wake up and take a bus. You can just do this with your phone, your smartphone, your computer, whatever it is. And before the end of this session as well, this webinar, what to expect is that I will also be showing you how easy it is to make money online, that even a child can do it. It's so easy. This is a method that is very easy, a method that anybody can do it, whether you are old, you are young, as long as you're not under 18. As long as you're above 18, you're good to go, But rather you're old, you're young, you can do this. It's very simple. It's a very simple step. You don't have to struggle, nothing of such. And also before the end of this webinar, if you are able to stay to the end of this webinar, I will be able to give you guys free gifts, free surprises on different things that can help you generate money. So you have to make sure you stay on board, stay with us to the end of this webinar, because I have a lot of surprises and good things for you. So, and also free gift, free. You don't have to pay anything. I'm literally dashing it to you. Another reason why or what to expect during this webinar is that I will also teach you how to trade without being an expert, which is Forex trading, because you all know there are two different kinds of trading, which is Forex trading. So I'm going to teach you how to trade without being an expert, without struggle, nothing of such. Perfect. And also, what to also expect is that I will be allowing a guest speaker that has been able to make over $10 million. Okay, let me repeat that number again. Over $10 million through this method. So you don't want to miss this. It's an exception program. So just make sure you stay in with us. And yeah. And if you have any questions at all during this program, do not hesitate to send it through the chat, and I will make sure to answer everything. And if there's anything you don't understand, also you are allowed to ask me. Just send a chat Please do not unmute your call. Don't disturb this webinar because it is educational, it's for free, and there are a lot of people here today that are willing to learn how to make money. And also, this method, it doesn't matter what country you're in, as long you have opportunity to Wi-Fi and a phone, you're good. That's literally all you need. Wi-Fi, your phone, that's all, because you don't have to do anything. Like I said, so simple that even a child can do it. Okay, perfect. So basically, who am I and why am I qualified to be able to teach you this class? Like I said, my name is Rachel Foko. Actually, I have a very interesting background. I'm Sierra Leonean, I'm Guinean, I'm Liberian, and Swedish by passport. So I'm very spread out, yeah. So my name is Rachel. I was born in Guinea, Conakry, however, grew up in very many different countries. I grew up in Liberia, Sweden, and Ivory Coast. Interesting. My first language was actually French, and then literally had to learn English as time grew by when I moved to Liberia. And then I came to Sweden at a very young age. And since then, my whole life has been here in Sweden. I went to high school here. I went to secondary school here. So basically half of my adult life or childhood life is here in Sweden. So the reason why I started something like this, a side hustle that was really important for me, is because growing up, I always knew that I wanted to make money. I always knew that I was interested into business and new opportunities. So I tried new things. So I started hosting events when I was 15, 14, and it was mostly like, party events, and then I would generate money from there, right? But with that, I always have to be active and I always have to go to these things. And yeah, I literally got exhausted of doing that. I wanted to find a good way to make money without me struggling. Also, another mistake that I made was that, for my history is that, I didn't have enough money. I moved out of my parents' house at the age of 18. I was living by myself. I was independent from the age of 18, living in my own apartment. There was nobody to teach me about finance, about how to manage money, about, how to literally do things. So I was working with 3 different jobs as a boutique seller for H&M, as a salesperson for H&M, and I was working in Subway, and I was also working on another job. I don't quite remember what it was, but I was working with 3 different jobs because I had a very high rent, and I was living in a big house all by myself, and I had to make sure that I work extra hard. And I was also studying, by the way. So I was also studying, by the way. And I had to make sure that I was working enough and getting enough money to sponsor my lifestyle. But through that, I became broke, very difficult, because I noticed that my rent was increasing as time goes by. My electricity bills were increasing. And then as a lady, obviously, we like to take care of ourselves. I have to think about other stuff, my hair, my nails. I want to be able to travel and buy myself all the nice clothes and things I wanted. But because I was living in a place, at that moment, I was living in a place where my income, and even though I was doing 3 different jobs, I was studying at the same time, I didn't have enough to support my lifestyle. And also it led to me being broke. It led to me being to overspend, because I never really got the education about how to manage money. And because of that, I began to take things on loan. Some, some things that we usually do, like, okay, let me take this on loan and then I'll pay it back. And then you realize that shit. And then you have another bill that just come up, and then you're like, okay, I have this bill, and I have this loan. And then you just find yourself in a situation where you have a lot of loans, and then you have a very high rent, and then so much more. So it became too much for me. I began to overspend, and I love shopping. So I would just go online and just buy, I would just buy clothes like a lot. And I realized that I had a lot of clothes, and I love high heels. So if anyone that knows me know I love heels. And I spent a lot of money on those stuff. And, I was always getting the latest iPhone and, things like that. And which led me to, like there's a system in Sweden where you can take an iPhone and then you can pay like monthly. It's called abonnement. I don't know what it's called in Canada or USA or, yeah. So you basically take a phone and then you can pay monthly and so on. So I found myself doing that, because I knew I had high expectations, but I was spending. I was spending without planning. I found myself in debts. And because of that, I was financially weak. And it made me to kind of stress, depress, and also made me to not focus. I find myself in the rat race. What is a rat race? So a rat race is when a person, like in the society right now, all we do is go to work, come home, sleep, eat, wake up, go to work, come home, sleep, eat. That is called a rat race. So basically your life is just moving in a circle, up and down. There's nothing, there's no progress, there is no personal progression, there is no financial progress, there is no mental progress. You're just in a circle and you find yourself depressed sometimes. And because of that, you go out, you party to kind of lose out those stress because you just don't want to think about it. And then you have family you have to take care of. And at the same time, my mother at that moment was living in Liberia, that sometimes I had to help, sometimes, So I found myself in a situation where I was broke, stressed, depressed. And I was like, okay, this is a lot. What do I do? I had to give out my apartment, moving with a friend. And, there was so much that happened. And it made me hungry to make money because I felt like, you know what, this is not the life I want to live. I want to be able to not have any debt. I want to be able to have enough money in my accounts. I want to be able to travel where I want to travel. I want to be able to buy whatever I want to buy with no hesitation and do whatever I want to do, help whosoever I want to help. Because sometimes we do want to help people, but we don't even have enough for ourselves. So then we find ourselves basically doing what, helping people, but then we don't have enough for ourselves. So then, as time went by, I came across, I had a lot of friends that was into trading, and they told me so much about trading and were making so much money from it. I have a friend who was a doctor at that time. He was making a lot of money from trading and so on. And I was like, okay, how did this person do it? And I saw this person literally having so much money. And I'm like, how, and this person told me about trading and I literally didn't pay attention to that at that time. I was like, what's that? I don't know what that is. It sounds difficult, So I found myself involved in different businesses and different things, looking for different ways to make money, different ways to generate money. And that's what people always say on my Snapchat, like Rachel is always coming up with things because I'm a marketer. And the truth of the matter is that I'm always looking for a way to make money. So yeah, so I was looking for a way to make money until I came across Lending Trade. So when I came across Lending Trade, which was an academy, it was introduced to me by a friend, and and seeing how much this friend made from Lending Trade, and the courses and everything, and I was like, okay, and that was like some few years back, I think 2 years now. So I was like, okay, this is nice. This sounds interesting. I would love to know what this is. And before I get into anything, what I do is that I make sure I completely understand what I'm doing and why am I doing it for. So I then took a course from Lending Trade. It was a free course that it gave first. I took a free course and it was quite interesting. And, at that time, people told me so much about different trading, Bitcoin and Forex, and stocks and so on and so on. But I didn't have any understanding. I had a Swedish friend who was so intelligent into stocks and everything, and told me so much about stocks and trading. And he's very young, by the way. He was just, I think, 20 or 19. And he owns 3 different companies in his name. He has a whole villa and a lot of money. So when he told me about trading, that he's been doing trading, and I was like, trading at the same time stocks, I was like, oh my God, this is nice. Can you show me how? So, but I lost contact with this person, and then I began to search, basically do my research and looking for a way to get money. So I took a course through Lending Trade, and then I literally learned how how to trade, what is trade, how do I do it? How do I go about it? And so on. So then I got a certificate that you see here. So this is me. I hope I look like my picture. This is me, and this is my certificate, and this is the link of where I attend and you pay for the course. Yes, actually, I did pay for the course. So I got a free course like in the beginning, and then after to just learn the basic, and then after the free course, I really wanted to know more and learn more. So then I paid for the course. Yeah, and it's not that expensive at all. One thing I want to teach everybody here today: in order for you to make money, you have to spend money. Most of the time when we get money, we usually spend it on assets or things that ain't helping us generate money. That was something I learned in the period of being broke and not having money. Okay. I saw myself, like I told you, doing shopping, spending without planning a lot of things, taking things on debt and credit. And those assets and those things were not helping me in any way. It wasn't helping me financially, emotionally, mentally. So what I did instead, I started spending money. And this is a secret that a lot of rich people do. You see, the rich highly spend money on things that ain't going to generate money for them. They always make sure that money is working for them. As in, the poor man always have money to buy luxurious things, luxurious days, luxurious when they can't even afford it. If you cannot buy something twice, that means you cannot afford it. That's just it. So I then started using my money in a wise way for me to generate more money. So I then put money into things that I knew, knowledge. I started seeking knowledge because knowledge is power. When you don't know something, then you don't know. But when you know something, you can use that knowledge to generate something. So I started instead investing money into books, learning trade, and different things that can generate knowledge for me as a person so that I can grow mentally, financially, emotionally. So then I pay for a course to learn and trade. It wasn't expensive. Definitely, I'm going to send you the link here. Can someone go to, let me see. Can someone send a link to the chat? Send a link to the chat. Then yeah, not yet. Okay, so you're gonna get the link later. Then you can go and check out the courses and so on. So yeah, I started putting money into things that would generate me more money, investing into books, investing into speakers, coaches, mentors, so on. That I knew was where I wanted to be. And then I started spending more time in seeking knowledge and getting things that I wanted to know. So that's a bit about me, my past, what I've been through, and why I am doing this and why I'm qualified to be able to help you as well generate an extra income from online. I have a certificate of completion of Forex masterclass, which means I have a certificate that shows that I am a master, or well satisfied trader, and which took me time to get. Trust me, I was so close to giving up, but I didn't want to because I had something motivating me, and that was because I wanted cash. Perfect. Yeah. So let's go to the next. So how did I do it? I already mentioned before. So I started managing my money. I started planning. I started reducing my expenses. I started investing into trading. So when I finally learned everything about trading, everything about so on, I started putting my money into trading. And when I started getting income from trading, I then started buying stocks. And then I started making passive incomes, which means I started making money to work for me instead. I then started a company, which I owned, was a cleaning company in Gothenburg. And then I started, instead of saving money, I started investing money because you can save money, but if the money is just laying there, it's not generating anything for you. So now my strategy that I use is that if I'm saving money, I'm saving it for me to invest it. I don't save money because I'm just saving it so that I can just keep on putting money for it to grow there. It's a good method that I do have, but at the same time, I make sure that some of the money that I'm saving, I take some to invest it so that I know I have another source of income kind of working for me. I literally simplified my life, and I made a goal, knowing, and I started eliminating my debts, which means I started paying off my debts little by little. Um, yeah, and then also, yeah, I started trading almost every single day, literally every single day. I'm a day trader, okay? And I can tell you there is money in that stuff. The first time I traded, and the money I made just from day one, I was shocked. And when the money came into my account, I was like, oh, this is real stuff. Because I know that even if I work at a normal job, I can make that amount of money in a day. Trust me, it's impossible. So these are the things that I did. I started managing my money, which means I made my goal very straight, meaning I started eliminating certain things. Like, for example, I see a lot of my friends that are always traveling, going here, which is nice. If you have enough money, it's good to do it. I always tell myself that getting to my financially freedom, at that point that I'm getting myself to become financially free, I stopped traveling unnecessarily and stopped spending money on unnecessary things. So I started managing my money. So in case of me just jumping out, going on a trip, or jumping out, going here, or jumping out, just buying this or buying that, I stopped. Because when I buy something, I ask myself, do I need it, or it's just for me to satisfy my whatever? Or can I afford it? Do I have enough money? If I buy this, would I have enough money in my accounts left? Now I'm able to buy whatever I want to buy because I have the money for it. But before getting to this stage, because I love shopping, before getting to this stage, I had to eliminate certain habits. I had to put my life in order. I had to increase my cash flow, meaning I have money coming from my trading. I have my money coming from my monthly income for my work, and then I have money coming from my company. So, I had to create a system that I have money coming from different direction, and also eliminating, like I said, certain expenses. I'm not going to buy something just because I want to buy it or just because it's nice. If I'm buying something, there should be a reason. And also, I started using a system that I always put things to go on discount before I even buy them. Listen, you see, like, I feel like society right now, social media to be precise, always make us think that we have to be like everybody. We have to do what everybody is doing. We have to live the lifestyle like everybody. But for you to get to that lifestyle, you have to work for it. And I had to work for it. I had to trade and trade and trade. I am a trade. I just love trading. Like, that is the best way, the best thing I've ever been created. You don't understand, and when people talk about the rich, they usually think that when they say someone is rich, that means that they have that amount in their account. But no, Jeff Bezos right now is not the richest man in the world. Neither is Elon Musk. There's a new rich man actually in the world right now. I think he's about something billion above Elon Musk. Yeah. I'm going to get his name next time and send it in the chats in the WhatsApp group. So basically, these people, the reason why they call them rich, or they have so much billions or whatever, is because of their money or their assets are not just physical money. Usually we think about physical money, but they have trade, they have stocks, and most of their assets are into those things. You get what I'm saying? They're into stocks, trading, this, and that's why when their stocks go down, they also, their what's it called, their assets, or their, what's the name for it, so basically then they go from being the richest man to being the second richest man or the third richest man, because their income are spread out. It's not just in one place. Some of them have it in real estate and so much more. So they have a very spread out income, and that's how you kind of calculate their wealth and their asset for you to be able to tell that this person is this rich. So that's what rich people do. They have assets, and these assets are assets that generate money for them, and they keep on investing and investing and investing, so they can keep on getting more and more and more money, And so that's something I learned. So spread out assets, make sure you have money from trading, you have money from your income, you have money from this, So, okay, then I'll put this money into investing, or the money I get from trade, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a business, or I'm going to invest it into my business, or I'm going to buy a property. And if I buy a property, I'm not going to move into that property, but I'm going to use that property or that asset to generate more money from there. You understand what I'm saying? That is the method that these people use. So it's all about cash flow, increasing your cash flow. And yeah, that's it. I hope I'm clear. I hope I'm not talking fast and you understand everything I'm saying. So that's what I did. So like I said, I started Forex trading, and yeah, that was the best decision of my life, because I was working and I had a company, and owning and running a company is not an easy thing, and it's not for everybody. You get me? And opening a company, running a company, it's not for everybody. Some people are just investors. Some people are CEOs. They are company owners. And some people are just ordinary workers. And some people are just, you know what I'm saying? So you have to identify who you are. And if you know you're not good at business, don't go into business. Do trading, because it's easy. Generate your money from there, and then you can invest it into other people's businesses. If you know you are good with business, do trading, get the money from trading, then open your own business. These are things you can do. So you don't have to do business because everybody is doing business. Because what I see right now is that everybody have a clothing line. Everybody is selling wigs. Everybody is selling clothes, their own clothing brand. Everybody's basically doing the same thing. And then they find themselves struggling because they don't know how to run a company or a business. People think just by you opening a company or a business automatically means you're going to be rich. No, darling. No, you can have a business and you will still not be rich, and you'll still find yourself struggling. When I opened my cleaning company, it was a struggle. And I'm telling you, up to this day, I'm still learning how to run that company. It's not an easy thing. But what's easy for me is for me to trade and see my money immediately, because then, I see the cash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you have to identify what are you good at, what are your strengths. You don't necessarily have to do business because everybody's doing business. Do trading if that's what works for you. Okay, so let's get into what is Forex trading, because I've been talking about trading. Like I said, there are two different kinds of trade. Oh, no, not two, actually, there are many different ones. And some people are into Bitcoin, and some people are into Forex trading. Could Augustine, F Trinity, could you off your camera, please? Can you off your camera, Augustine? Thank you very much. So yeah, so basically, not everybody, like I said, I've been talking about trading. There are two different kinds of trading, and not two, sorry, there are many different ones, but the most known is crypto, Bitcoin, and Forex. Yeah, and I personally, I'm into Forex trading. And so what is Forex trading? Okay, I will try to explain this in the most easiest way possible. So basically, when you travel to a country, for example, when I leave from here and I go to the US and I carry Swedish kronos with me, right? I have to make sure that I trade that currency to get a different currency, which is the US currency. And when I trade that currency, sometimes the value of the US currency at that moment is either high or low. Then they will end up giving me that money and then taking the Swedish crowns. In clear form of explaining what trading is, that's literally what trading is. When two currencies is either you buy or sell. So if I know that, sorry, TV. So if I know that basically, I have two currencies, it's either I buy or sell two different currencies, right? You have the US currency, and that different kind of currency. You have the euro, you have the US dollars, you have the Japanese yen, and I mean, there's so many currency. You have the Canadian dollars, you have a lot of different currencies. So it's when you exchange currency, basically. If I know that the value of the European currency is going to be higher than the US currency, I can either buy or sell in order for me to gain profit. Does it make sense? Does everybody understand what I mean? If you understand, just send me a yes in the chat. But it's very, very simple. It's basically exchange, when you exchange two different currencies. Euro for dollars, dollars for euro. But in case of you doing that, in case of you going to a booth or whatever to exchange those currency, you basically do it online. And that's what is called the Forex market. So the Forex market is actually one of the biggest trading market. It's bigger than the London Stocks Exchange, then the Tokyo Stocks Exchange is bigger than Bitcoin. Basically, the Forex exchange market is so huge. If you can see at this presentation, the Forex market, it's 6.6 trillion. That's so big. It's bigger than crypto, Bitcoin, whatever it is combined together. It is the biggest trading market. It is 6.6 trillion. Trillion, not billion, but trillion. 6.6 trillion. That is crazy. That's how big the Forex market is. So what I do when I trade during the day is that I literally do exchange. So I either buy or sell a currency based on the analysis that is given to me. And I will buy or sell depending on the analysis that's given to me. It's either I sell the US dollars for the Canadian dollars or the euros for the US dollars, depending on the analysis that is given to me. So in the simplest way for me to explain so that I don't get you confused, so I don't talk a lot of book or English here. Basically the Forex market is the biggest trading market, which is worth 6.6 trillion. And yeah, that's it. Any questions, you can definitely send it through the chat if there's anything you don't understand. So yes, how much did I make? I started day trading after getting my certificate. I started day trading, and I traded every day. Every day, because I was persistent that I wanted to make money. You guys can see savings. I take and put back of my savings. So on this slide, you can see how much I made. I think if I calculate this in dollars, it'll be approximately, I think is it $10,000? Yeah. Anyway, this is Swedish crowns, but we're talking dollars, so I don't know. Let's see. I think it's $10,000. Someone that is from America, can you confirm that for me? Confirm that for me in the chat. Let me see. My American people, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Let's see. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I think that is. I just checked it. Yeah, $10,000 in 3 months. And persistency, the first week I traded, I make approximately 800 just the first week, which was 8,000. And when I saw that money, I was blown away. I was like, this is crazy. This is more than I expected, and so much more. And it was mind blowing for me. And I just felt like I just felt like this is amazing. I was so shocked because even with me working, I know that I couldn't make that amount of money in a week. I know that it was impossible to make such money in a week. And a lot of people that follow me on my social media platform, by the way, my Snapchat, my Instagram, and they saw me posting every single day about the money I was making every day. Good, very good question. So basically, I started, so in the beginning, when I just started, I started with 250 US dollars. But now that I have traded for a while and I see how much money I'm getting, I increase that money because the more money you trade with, the more money you get. But when you start small, it's also not bad. So if you have 250 you want to start with, you can definitely start with 250, but not lower than that. And 250 or more, not lower. Because if I have more money in my trading account, my lot, that is stuff you're gonna understand later on when I dive into. I'm gonna bring that up later on. Let us talk about that right now. I'm gonna tell you about how much and so on. And yeah, we'll take that all later. So basically, yeah, that's how much I made in 3 months. So before I continue and go to the next secret, before I reveal my secret and tell you how much I put and tell you how much you can also do and so much more before I reveal that secret to you, I would actually love to call in a guest speaker who is a coach. He's a trading coach and he's also a professional trader. And he has been trading for the past 8 years and he has made over what's it called $10 million through trading. But of course, he traded with a huge amount of money compared to me. Probably that's why he made that much money. But he's also been trading for a long time. I mean, 8 years. Come on, if I trade for 8 years, then I'll be a millionaire. So basically, yeah. So I would love to call in the guest speaker, Aham, with his nice car. Aham, if you can hear us, you can definitely come in, and I'm going to mute myself and off my camera and give Aham the opportunity to talk.
Yeah. Hi guys. Thank you so much, Rachel. It's been interesting listening to you. Thank you for having me. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, someone just like send something on the chat so I can just keep talking. Can anybody hear me? Hi guys, can anyone hear me? I cannot see any chats. Oh, great, perfect. Okay, so my name is Aham. I'm I was a banker. I started trading uh, when I was working with the bank. And it's interesting because it was because I was working in the bank that I discovered what trading was, and it made me go in full force. And that's because I was asking what banks do with money, so much money. And I discovered there's a part of the bank that's called the trading department. And basically, what they do is, for example, if they have $1 million, they decide to sell it and buy maybe €1 million or something else, and they make a markup, some profit on that money. And they used to pay the people who did those trades a lot of money. They pay them commission. So, for example, if you trade with the bank's $10 million, and they give you a 1% commission for making $5 million profit, you can see what that is. So I got really interested and I decided to learn how to trade. I started, it was quite hard because I had the wrong mentors at the time and things weren't so smooth, but, God did it and we kept trading. And as of today, I've traded and made profits running into more than 10 million. I just, put it at 10 million. But Rachel was a student. She came in really focused, really ambitious, and she grasped whatever she could learn from Learn and Trade, where I also mentor. And she kept going. And today I'm so proud of her. That's why I accepted to be a part of this webinar and, sort of inspire everyone that if she could do it, you can do it. Because, I like to see where women do things that mostly are left for men. A lot of people are afraid of trading. They say it's this and that. But when a woman does it and is successful, I like to support her and, make sure she does it. So uh, there are a lot of things we're gonna, help her do and help you guys who are here also do. So people who want to be like her are we're gonna open the doors to them and make sure that you also get to be exactly and even better than Rachel. So not just to take so much of your time. It's nice being here, and I'm going to be here until the end. And if you have specific questions for me, I will answer them. And I just want to remind you that $6.6 trillion is what is traded in the Forex market in one single day. It's not a month, it's not a year, it's not the total money in it. It's just what kind of trades happen every day. So basically, it was left for the banks. You had to have a lot of money to trade in Forex. But what happened now is that they have made it simpler. So individuals like you and I can leverage on bigger companies and trade, small amounts, just like she started with about 250 and thereabout. So I'll be around here to answer questions. If you have concerns or whatever, I'll be here to answer them. So thank you for having me and enjoy the webinar. Right. So this is also my, I didn't know she had this, but this is my current trading account, like where I trade. So, I pull out funds and then I have some funds where I trade with. This is a sample of one of my trading accounts. And these are things that we would also be providing if you decide to go on a journey with us. But I'll be here and watching out for your messages. All right, Rachel.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Aham. My inspiration. I'm looking forward to make millions from trading. Like, you guys don't understand. Okay, like this week, I literally told myself it's all about trading. Because like I feel like trading give you a leverage in a sense where if you know, like, okay, I haven't worked this much this month. I'm not gonna get enough from my salary. Let me trade and make some of that money from trading. And the funny thing is that um, you see your money. When I trade, I see my money immediately, and then when I withdraw the money, it comes into my account, and I see the money, and I'm like, whoa, this is good stuff. It's not like, when you work, you have to wait until the end of the month before you see your salary and all of those things. And then there are times within the month where you don't have money, like you're completely broke and you need money for different things, and then you're just like, okay, where do I get money from? Trading gives that opportunity. When I know that I want to buy something, I want to do something, travel somewhere, get myself something, I just trade and make the money from trading. And I use that money in case of me thinking about my salary or this money or that money. I can just let that sit there and I can use the money that I trade with to get myself whatever I want to get. So finally, it's time for me to reveal to you the secrets. The reason why everybody is here today and everybody has waited this far, it's because you all has been anticipating about what my secret is and all the screenshots and all the things I've been posting on my social media and how come that I make that money and how is my life right now since I started trading and so on. So basically, this is my secret. So my secret is Forex signals. When I started trading, I mean, after the course and everything, after doing my course and so on, I'm not an expert in analyzing the market. And I didn't want to make a mistake, because when you don't analyze the market, or you don't understand the market, or how the trading market or the Forex trading market works, and you put in the wrong signals, you can lose your money. Augustine, could you do us a favor and off your camera? Can you off your camera first? Thank you. So, basically, yeah. So when you don't understand the Forex trading market, and you don't know how to analyze the market, because a lot of people, the reason why a lot of people think like trading is a scam is because a lot of people give them the wrong signals. And I was really careful with that. And that's why I went with what I knew. I went with Learning Trade because I've already taken a course with them, and I knew they were reliable. And I had people who also confirm that they are reliable, and who has been trading with them. I've been with them for a very long time. So yeah, so that was my secret. My secret is that I got Forex signals, which means I didn't have to do any job at all. I didn't have to struggle. I didn't have to go and start spending a lot of time and so on, analyzing the market and reading this and doing that, because I'm also busy. I have my separate, apart from trading, I also have different things going on with jobs and so on, and so many things. So I don't have the time to sit down and be analyzing the market and be doing this and doing that and doing this. No. So what my secret was, that Forex signals, and I got the Forex signals from Learning Trade. So I got Forex signals from them every single day. So they did the work, and I didn't have to do anything. They analyzed the market, they did whatever they needed to do, and all I had to do is take the signals from them and put in those signals into my trade. And when I put in those signals, then I opened 3 different trades using my method and my own strategy of trading to trade. What I learned was not to be greedy in the beginning. For example, most of the time with trading, when you see you're making so much money, because you are going to make money, trust me, there is money into trading. When you see like the money is coming a lot, you're going to start thinking like, okay, let me leave this, let me do this, let me do that, and if you're not careful, you can lose your money. So I started with a small amount, like I said, 250, and I make sure I grew that amount in my trading account. And then with time, I then started putting in more money. Like this week, for example, I am going to trade with a higher amount of money, because I already understand how to read the charts, which I'm also going to be able to help you guys with after here. All those that are going to join, and that are going to join the group of people who will love to trade, I'll definitely be there to guide you every step of the way and give you some tips that I know, and some tricks that I know, and some tricks that I learned from trading, and how I was able to make money every single day. And through day trading. So I did day trading every single day, and I was up early. Like the first thing I do when I wake up, I brush my teeth and I pray, and then I just take my computer and I start trading. That's literally my routine. And then after that, I then start thinking about other stuff and planning about different things and what I have to do. So yeah, that was my secret. I got Forex signals from Learning Trade every single day. They provided for me, and sometimes when they even provide the signals, they would tell me how to be careful and how to trade. So I become a bit more conscious. And then if I know that the market is a bit shaky and I get the signals from them, I make sure that I'm very watchful of the market, and to see how it's like, okay, let me just keep checking the market and reading the chart. And I've learned how to read the chart, because I kind of copy things very quick. When you give me something, I just dive down into it. So I studied how to read the chart and how to know when I'm making profit, when I'm not making profit, when to close my trade and when to leave my trade open. So I learned all this little secret and tips that I use to also generate my profit from the signals that I got from Learning Trade. And how it works is very simple. We have a Telegram group of 400 and something people. And what we do is that we get signals from Learn and Trade every single day. Yeah. And so the guarantee of the signals actually it's 85% guarantee, meaning that it's 85% accurate that you're going to make money. When you get the signals, like I said, right now with the community that I have on WhatsApp, my goal is for us to grow that community, meaning that if we are all trading, we can all start and trade together, and we can all help each other and give each other some tips and things to do, to make it more fun. And if someone needs some help with certain things, they can always ask me or ask anyone else in the group, so that is the community I'm looking forward to building with you guys. And that is the reason why I'm talking with you guys here today. Apart from me revealing my secret, I'm also looking for people who are really interested in making money online. How many signals I sent in a daily? Okay, that's a good question. So based on the market, so basically we have sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 1, depending on the market. But when this kind of signals, you can open 3 different trades. Sometimes you can even open 5 to 6 different trades, depending. So daily, you can get 2, 3, 4, 5, depending how the market is. To just keep sending. And the good thing about Learn and Trade is that when the market is not good, they're going to be honest and tell you that the market is not good. So we can send you any signals, because they know if they send you any signals that day, you might lose your money. So instead, they will tell you that we're going to watch the market to a certain period of time and then get back to you within the day when you can enter the trade, which I think is really good. Because a lot of companies and a lot of different people that gives out signals, what they do is they don't really care about your losses, and they don't really care about your investment. So all they do, they just want to give you signals, and then rather you fail or you gain, it's none of that business. But the good thing with Learn and Trade is that they are very conscious about the signals they give out, and they make sure that they give you an accurate and a guarantee of every signal that they give you. And when the market is shaky, they're definitely going to send a message in the group saying that today the market is a bit shaky. We were making sure to keep on analyzing the market to a certain period of time, and we definitely going to send you a signals if we need to send it, or else if they don't send it, then it will tell you that we cannot send a signal today because of how the market is, and there is no guarantee that if we send you a signals, you're going to make money today. So I think that is extremely, extremely good and extremely important, because then you know that, because if you are putting money into something, you want to be sure you're going to get money from it, which is very, very important. I don't want to spend money into something that I'm not going to get money from, So when I started trading with them, I learned that. And then actually I brought a friend in, her name was Amy. And then she made her first money from the first day, and she was super excited. She's like, this is crazy. And I was like, yeah, girl. Unfortunately, I wanted her to give her testimony, but she's a bit sick right now, and she's not feeling well. So basically, yeah, she started trading, and since now she still trades with me. I still help her trade to make extra income from trading. And also, you must not trade every day. It's up to you as an individual if you want to trade every day. The reason why I trade every day, it's because I want to make money every day. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like, like when I'm not trading, I just start thinking, what is happening right now in the market? How is the market right now? How is the Forex market? How much would I have made today if I entered the trade? And the time that I know I won't have time to kind of pay attention to my trade, I don't enter trade at all, because with trading, you have to be conscious. You have to make sure you check your trade. You don't just leave it and that's it. No, you have to make sure you check it. And that's why we trade together as a group, because if the other person is busy and the other person is less busy, they can then contact the person and say, yo, the trade is good now. We've made this much profit. I think you should close the trade. And if I close my trade, you don't want to close, you leave your trade open and you lose money, you don't blame me. Because we trade together and we help each other, because some people don't know how to read the chart. So that's what me and this Amy of a girl and some other people do. So due to the fact that I know how to read the chart, and also I know how to analyze the market when it's going up and down, I don't know how to analyze it to get the signals, but I know how to analyze it when I put the signal. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah. So good. I love these questions you guys are asking me. You're gonna get all the answers. I promise you. You're gonna get all the answers. I'm gonna give you all the apps and everything, all the brokers to trade with, the right one, the ones that are not gonna scam you, and so on. Because yeah, I'm very conscious of, like I said, where I put my money, and also yeah, it's very important to trade with the right broker, because a lot of people can tell you all kinds of things, and at the end of the day, you will lose the money. But I've done it. I've seen proof. I've showed it to you. I've shown you my personal account, and I can send you more proof through the group as well if you would like to see it. And also to see when the money comes into my account, when they say, congratulations, Rachel, we've transferred, we've withdrawn your money into this account, blah, 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 blah. I have all those stuff. I can definitely send it to people who need it so they can see it for themselves. So yeah, I got the right broker. I got the right signals, and I make sure that I use my own tips and tricks to make sure I generate their money every single day. I make sure I wasn't greedy. I make sure that I work together with other people. And like I said, if you know you're going to be busy, don't put your money there. If you know you're not going to have time to check your trade, don't do it. Just don't do it. Make sure you have time, or if you know you're going to be busy, make sure you trade with someone else, either with me or other people in the group, so we can all go online and trade together. Because then there is a guarantee that if I know how the market is, I can call you and tell you, yo, the market is going good, do this or do that, and then you can go in and check it for yourself. So that's what me and my friend did every single day. So basically, this is a proof also of my certificate, when I got my certificate, and also this is a proof of the signals that we get. You can literally see here, this is a group. It have 490 people in the signal group from different part of the world. And you can see here, it literally tells you, invest with consciousness, don't invest more than what you can afford. So that's a good thing with Lineage. They tell you, don't put more than what you cannot afford. Don't put more than what you cannot afford, and invest with conscious. And they tell you, enter this non-trade with PT. So PTA and PT is basically take profit, and then SL is like stop loss. But these are the things that you're going to get, or the information that you need to know what they are and how to do it. And also, this is, if you go on Telegram, this is Lend and Trade Telegram information. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so the question is, what should you do next? Now that I've told you my secret is getting signals, forex signals, and my secret is trading with consciousness. And also what I did was that when I put the money that I invested in with, I make sure that I trade it and remove that money and withdraw that 250 out. And then I grew my trading account to become, so then what I did then later on, I grew the trading account, and then I invested more money. I put in more money. Like now, I trade with higher amount of money than what I started with. So you must not trade with 250. You can trade with more than that. So what you should do next here is that, yes, so we're going to send you the link of Multibank Exchange. Multibank Exchange or Multibank Group is a broker in which I trade with. You guys saw their name. Let me show you here. The name here. Here it says MEX Corporation. So that's basically them. No. So that's them that give me the money. And then you can also see here from AHAM profile, you see multibank fx.com. So what for you to do next right now? I don't know if AHAM, could you please send the link to multibank through the chat?
Yeah, sure. 1 minute.
Okay. So basically, what you can do next is create a trading account with the link that is going to be provided very soon through the chat. And then you can fund the account with either $250 or more, $250 or more. I started with 250. That money is for you. It's not for anybody. It's you put in money so you can grow that money, you know? So you don't have to start with 250. People who wants to make more, the more money you trade with, the more money you get. Like now, I can trade with 500 or 1,000 US dollars or 2 or 3, because when I trade with a higher amount of money, I then trade with a higher lot. Lot is basically what gives me more leverage, meaning that in case of me, like if I trade with 0.1 or 1 lot, I will get like $1 every time the market goes up. But when I trade with 3 or 4 or 5, in case of me getting 1, I get triple, like times 5 or times 3 or times 4. So now I prefer to trade with a higher amount of money, because if I trade, let's say, for example, I trade 500, right? And I'm trading with 3 or 4, 5 lots, right? I will make like 1,000 or 800 or 900, I'll make triple that amount. But if I trade with 1 lot or 0.1, I will make maybe like 100 or 200, profit. But if I want to make, if I want to make more than that profit, then I'm going to, trade with a higher amount of money so that I can make more profit. But invest with what you have and what you can afford. Don't invest what you cannot afford. Invest what you can afford, but not less than 250. Investing less than 250 is not even a requirement. It's not even going to work. Yeah, so that is the link. If you check in the chat box, you're going to see the link. We're going to be closing this. The presentation is almost over, so this is going to be very fast. Everybody click on that link, and when you've clicked on the link, tell me in the chat right now that you've clicked on the link, because I want you to be able to see what I'm talking about. So head over to the link right now. Can you hear me? Just write yes in the chat. Tell me when you've clicked, or do a thumbs up. Yep, perfect, Golden. That was fast. I like that. So everybody click yes. Yep. So you create an account. It's very free. They are reliable brokers. I've only traded with them, and no other, because I see my money immediately, which is the reason why I trade with them. And you'll get, like, immediately you withdraw. It takes you 2 to 3 days. You're going to see the money appear into your account. So create a trading account with them, and then fund your trading account with $250 or more. It's up to you. Like I said, please, everybody, just send yes if you've clicked the link. It's very important that I know you have, so you can see what I'm talking about. And, yes, perfect, Wani. That's amazing. Great job. Let's see. So click the link, click the link, click the link, click the link. The thing about making money online is that not everybody understands, and not everybody wants to be financially free. Some people just want to stay in poverty. But all of you guys being here, it says a lot that you definitely want to make money. So I'm extremely proud of everybody that is here, and I've taken that time for this class. So yeah, has everybody clicked the link? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. I think everybody have. Yes, so everybody said yes. Can you hear me? Sorry, guys, I'm clicking the link, so that's why my camera is off, but we're still good. Yeah, and then after creating an account, just put in your name, your number, whatever, verify with them if you're an individual client or you're a personal, whatever. And then you fund your account with 250 and everything. And then you can then contact Learn and Trade admin on Telegram after your account is created. And then you will be added to the Signal group. That's all, basically. After you create your account, you fund your account with amount that you can afford, $250 or more. Yeah, you can then contact Learn and Trade on Telegram after everything is done, and then they will then add you to the Signal group. So when you contact them on Telegram, tell them that, hi, my account is created and I would love to be added to the Signal group. And then that's it. And also, so basically, that's basically it. I started with 250 and it got me to here. Yes, which was amazing. It was amazing. And I took a screenshot immediately because I was like, I need to show people this because this is incredible. I never thought I could have that amount of money, but everything is possible once you believe. So that's it. That's my secret. That's what I did. I got a reliable broker from Learn and Trade. I created an account. I put the amount that I could afford at that time, 250. And then with time, I took out the money that I put in and I withdrew the money that I invested and then I put in more. And then now I trade with a higher amount of money because I know I'm going to make more when I trade with more because it gave me more leverage and so much more. And yeah, so FAQs. I'm going to be answering questions now. So this is time for questions. This is time I'm going to give you the stage. But before I do that, so number one questions is, do I have to have any experience in trading or can I still do this? Someone said, thank you so much for giving us info. It was easy to follow. Oh, thank you so much, Wani. Thank you. Nice having you too. Such a sweetheart. Yeah, so just quick questions. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring in Aham to answer some of the questions and then also I will go through them after him. So Aham, you can definitely answer some of the questions because you've been into this more than me. Do I have to have any experience in trading or can I still do this? Aham, you can now take the floor.
All right. Thank you so much, Rachel. So you don't have any experience and you don't actually need an experience. I like what you said in the beginning. Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay. I can't hear his mic. Can you guys hear him?
Can you hear me?
Probably it's my computer.
Can you hear me? I can hear you actually.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Sorry. Now, yep. Go on.
Okay, all right. So with regards to having experience trading before you can use the signal, that's the beauty of it. It's so easy that I think we actually have like a 5-minute video on how to use signal, and everybody who just watches the 5 minutes video is a professional signal user. So you don't have to have any experience actually. It's just to impute figures and click buy or sell, basically.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you the question.
Will someone guide me on all the things to do? And will I have support?
Oh yeah, definitely. When you're on our Signal group, you get mentorship. You know, we have weekly sessions where we talk about the signal, send messages about it, and you have like a one-on-one with the admin. If you have any problems, they would guide you definitely with it. But it's so simple that you might not really need any guidance.
All right. What is in it for you or me, Rachel? Why are we doing this?
All right, so basically the first month you're gonna get the signals for free, completely free, and you know you're gonna earn money kind of for free. And then going forward, we just charge a little token of about $50, you know, to keep the to pay the staff and all that. So it's but you're gonna definitely make more than $50 every month. So it's just a small fee to pay.
Yeah. So basically, like Aham said, the first month you don't have to pay anything. That is for you to test the signals. You test it and see and testify that it does work for you. And within those 1 month, you're gonna make a profit from your fund that you've put in. And then the following month, which is the next month, for them to keep on giving you the the signals, is that you just pay an amount of $50. And that is because there are people, which is their job, employees that they have, and that job is to continue to analyze the market for you and provide accurate signals for you. So that's basically it. For me, what is in it for me? Basically, I just want to help people who needs financial support and also who needs to know how to make an extra money online, which I learned and um, I kind of find out. So I feel like, okay, this is very nice for me to be able to help other people out there and show you the way that on my method and the things that I do to make money. Because a lot of people that I ask me a question on my social media platform, and because they saw proof of how much money I was making daily, and they got interested and they wanted to do it as well. So yeah, that's just it. Apart from that, you don't have to pay any more money. Yeah, continue. How many hours a day would so guys, I'll answer all your messages in the chat. Don't worry, I've seen them. I'm gonna answer them. I just want us to go through this one and then I'll come back to you guys. So Aham, how many hours a day would I or would they be trading for if they start trading?
Right. So I like you don't need to spend hours trading. You know, someone has done that work for you. All you have to do is have like 5 minutes to impute the figures that are provided for you. So less than 5 minutes, you can just put in the figures and set what, because the beauty of the signal is it helps you to set a limit of the money you want to make. So if you want to make a profit of $100 or thereabout, you can set the limit. If you make sure you don't want to lose your money, you have to set a limit to stop your losses. So once you set that, automatically you can go back to work or whatever you've been doing, and the trade will close by itself.
Exactly. That is the beauty of it, which means it's called TP, take profit, and it's called SL, stop loss. As the market is going up and down, what the signal does is that it guides you and makes sure that you don't lose all your money, and it makes sure that you have a certain amount of how much you want to make. When the market kind of gets to your TP, which is to take profit. So that is the good thing. So basically what I do in the morning when I wake up is I just get the signals from Learn and Trade, and then I just impute the signals early in the morning. And then all I do is just go about, do whatever I'm doing. And then once in a while, I do come and check the market and see if it's good. And sometimes when I see that I've made enough profit, it doesn't have to reach the take profit, I just take out my money if I know I won't have time to go and check it out later. And then when I see that, okay, the stop loss is, I don't want to lose more than what the stop loss is saying, I can still remove my money as well. That's the good thing about trading. You literally do that, which is, which you want to do because you have the signal. So everything is literally, the work is done for you. It doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of energy. It's so simple. You can do it from your phone, your computer. You can do it while you are at work and so on. But I'm a day trader. So I'm on it, but you don't have to be. Next question, number 5. Can I use any amount to trade?
Yeah, basically you can use any amount to trade, but we like, to trade with people who are serious. So we tell them that the minimum is 250 because that's something substantial, but you can go bigger. Like she said, the more money you have, it gives you more leverage to trade for bigger. So someone can be making $1 with the signal, while another person is making $100 with the same signal. Now, the difference is the amount they have in their trading account. So you see that you make your money work for you practically. If you have more money, it makes more, it brings in more money for you. So yeah, minimum of 250. Once you have that, once you've created your trading account and you have that in your trading account, just come over to us and we will provide you with everything you need and put you on your way.
Perfect. Yeah, like he said, yeah, you can start with a minimum. Like now, I do trade with higher money because after seeing how sweet the money is and how fast it comes into my account, I'm like, yeah, I want to be making more. I want to be making at least 500 a day with the signals that I get. So in a day, I want to be making at least $5 to $1,000 a day. So I trade with a higher amount of money now because it's good. How profitable or accurate is the trading signals, Aham, since you work for Learning Trade?
Yeah, I think you actually answered this question before. It's we like to put it at 85%. Sometimes it's higher than that, but never below that. So we just leave it at 85%.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're looking at about 2,000 pips weekly. Pips that's what they call the profit you make in trading. And you're going to learn all those things when you have your trading account. So we require that you have your trading account because that's the only way we know you're serious.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Someone asks, if does it come with a price? Golden, could you specify what you mean that does it come with a price? What do you mean? What comes with a price? And then one, you said, are we going to get a 5-minute video before the trading or after you've created an account and trading? So basically, after creating that account and you fund your account and everything, then you contact Learn and Trade on Telegram and tell them that your account is created and you have funded your account. And then they're going to send you a video, the 5 minutes video, where you're going to learn how to put in the free signals that they're going to give to you for the first month. So the first month is for free. So then they're going to Oh, okay, he said it was answered already. Yeah, so then after you create the account and you fund the account, they're then going to give you the signals and then you can then put in the signals. But before that, they'll give you the 5-minute video so you understand how to impute those signals because it's very important to know what is SL and what is TP, stop loss and take profit. And you need to know how to put in those signals into the trading account. And then from there, when you put in the signals, automatically the trade opened and then you start seeing your amount of money you're making. Immediately, you're literally seeing your money increasing. That's it. Like it's super, super, super simple. A child can do this. I can literally make my little sister do that. It's not that difficult at all. You get. So any more questions? Any more questions, please?
Hi, Rachel, are you there? All right. just before Rachel comes in, I think there's a question on the chat where Winnie's asking, does the link expire? So basically, the link doesn't expire, but there are offers that would expire. There's a part of this webinar where there's going to be a free gift, like a free bonus. I think Rachel would announce that, but the bonus will expire within a given time. So if you want to take advantage of the bonus, you just have to have that account set up. So you
Yes,
can.
exactly. You can create an account with any time. Does the link? No, the link does not expire. It doesn't. But definitely, there's a free gift that we're giving out right now for all those that are part of this, and those that also are going to sign up today. So those people that are going to sign up today are going to can trade without. No, you cannot trade without having to receive a signal, because trading is all about signals. In order for you to trade, you need a signal. So you cannot trade without signals. You need a signal. Yeah, it's impossible. You need a signal. That's what trading is about. Nobody trades without a signal. Everybody needs a signal.
Is someone asking that question?
Yeah, a direct message.
Oh, okay. So except you're also like a professional, like you're an expert, like then you create your own, trading signal. So basically a signal is a professional decision on what trades to take. So
Yeah.
before I take a trade, I decide, oh, I'm going to take a trade at this point and this point. Now that is my personal signal. So when I send it to someone else, it's a signal that I've given out. So you have to create a signal. You have to have a signal. Either you do it yourself or someone gives it to you.
Yeah. But if you're not a professional and you don't know how to analyze the market, I would advise you to get Learning Trade to help you with that. And also, if you want to advance your skills in trading and understand things more, definitely take more courses from Learning Trade like I did, so you can get a deeper insight about trading and become a professional trader. So if you want to be a professional trader, run things on your own, definitely go through Learning Trade. They have free courses. They have courses for beginners. They have courses for advanced and professionals. And then you can even get a personal coach to go through every single day and trade with you. And show you what trade to do if you want to become an expert. But I know I wouldn't have the time, because after doing all the courses and everything, I felt like, okay, I just want to be able to, for someone to analyze the market for me, and then I just put in my trade, and then that's it, because I knew I wouldn't have the energy or the strength to be able to analyze the market every single day. It requires a lot of time, energy, and so much more. So all I wanted to do was to take the courses from Learning Trade to understand a deeper understanding how to read the chart, and to also understand what trading is all about and what I needed to do and how I need to understand the market when I put in my signals and the tips and tricks and so on. And that's what I got from them. And then I just decided to literally stay with them and then get signals from them every single day. So yeah, any more questions before we can? Yes, I only use multi-bank FX, sorry. That is because I have traded with them for a very long time, and I have traded with them for a very long time, and I know they are trustworthy, they are reliable, it's not a scam. I put my money, I see my money. because there's a lot of trading platform like brokers out there that people trade with, but at the end of the day, when they put that fund, they don't get it back. But multi-bank, I have put my money, I've withdrawn my money, I've seen my money appear into my account, and I usually post those things on my social media as well. Those that follow me on Snapchat or whatever, or that are really close friends to me, and so on, I usually post it so they can see that my money has actually been transferred into my account, because I know they're reliable. So yes, that is the only trading broker that I or AHAM trade with actually used,
Yeah,
because
just to add to that, sorry, just
yeah,
to add to that, um, you know, when you're trading, you either trade on MetaTrader 4, it's a specialized app for trading, or you trade on the broker's website. So a lot of brokers have like a very complicated trading website, but multi-bank is one of the easiest we've seen. So it's very beginner friendly, you know, and the videos that you'll be provided with when you have your account that will teach you how to use the signal is using multi-bank. So we just prefer people to come around something that it's quite easy and we can just explain to them in a very short time, and they already, by the next morning, you're already making money and you're like, oh, I made my first profit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, that's good. So we prefer to go, just stick there.
yeah, like, yeah, exactly. Also, Wani asks that should we, you don't have to download multi-bank, you can just head to the website that we sent you and then create an account there. I have the website on my computer, so I just log in. So you can just go on the on the link that we've sent and then create an account there. That's how simple it is. Go there, create an account, and then yeah, after doing that, okay, thanks, you're welcome. And then after doing that, you fund the accounts, and then yeah, then you just contact Learning Trade for the rest of the stuff. And then you start getting your signals. That's it. No stress at all. Just to recap, like I said, my name is Rachel, started, um, um, I've been trading for a while now, and life wasn't easy, things were difficult, this and this and this, and I started looking for a way to make an extra money from the comfort of my home. And I came across Learning Trade. I took courses from there. I learned, and after learning, I got my certificate, and then I started trading, and that's just how much money I was making from trading, and I loved it. And after that, it became interesting to everybody on my social media platform. I was posting all the receipt and things we're making and so much more. And then yeah, and then since then people started asking and wanting to know the secret of how much money I'm making and how am I making that money and so much more. And then I started to create this account, to create this event, sorry, and teach people. And yeah, Learning Trade is a reliable educational platform. You can learn from there. And also you get free signals from them for 1 month for free. And then the next following month is just $50. Within that 1 month that you're getting free signals, you're definitely going to generate money. So the next month to just pay $50 is nothing. Trust me, it's nothing. And that's what happened with me. I traded with them for 1 month, and within that 1 month, I make good money. And then the next month, the $50 I was paying was nothing because I saw that it was good. Okay, she said, does one get bonus point for inviting new people? I think Aham, you should take this.
For inviting new people to Learning Trade signals? Is that the question, or
Yes.
to invite?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, sure, definitely. You get bonus points for, we could just probably take off your fee for the month. Definitely there's a bonus point for having
Yeah.
people register.
Yeah. So basically, if you invite a friend, and then they create an account and then join the Learning Trade signals, yeah, like he said, they can definitely remove, let's say the next month, instead of you paying, they can definitely remove it or give you a discount on that. So instead of you paying $50, you could pay 20 or 30, but that's them. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a structure for it.
There's
You
a
know,
structure, exactly.
there's
How
a
would they
structure
know
for
that
it.
you invited someone? You just tell them. I mean, you have their Telegram. Just tell them that, hi, the admin, tell the admin who the person you invited and so on. And then they will confirm it when the person register and contact them as well. So when the person register and contact them and then say they were recommended by you, then yeah, then they know that this person recommended by Wani and so on. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna check here. Just a minute, just a second. I'm gonna check what exactly we do for people who recommend. All right. So yeah. So if for example you recommend one person, you're going to get your fee for the week for the month knocked off, right? And if you probably had more than that, you're going to get monetized. You know, they're going to, instead of taking off your fee, they're going to credit you for it. You know, so it's definitely something you can look into. If you have a large network and you have a lot of people following you, you can just get them, and it's quite easy to track.
so wait, so if I understand right, because this is something I'm just hearing as well, this is nice. So you
Yeah.
mean if I have a lot of people that I'm bringing into, that
Yeah.
Lending Trade will give me money?
Yeah, Lending Trade will give you $50 if you bring in those people.
Okay. And if there are more than one people?
If you bring one person, they're going to knock off your fee for that month.
Okay, so then if I bring in one person, I don't have to pay the $50 for the next month.
Yeah, yeah.
Then if
And
I
then if you bring
one,
more than one, for each person, you're going to get an extra 50 that will be sent to you.
wow. So if I bring 10 or 20 people, how
Yeah,
much do I
just
get?
multiply that number by $50.
Oh, so I get 50. Okay,
Yeah.
times 20. That's nice. Well, what can make someone not to get their money back? Nothing. Nothing actually. Once you enter multi-bank, it's your money. You are responsible to have your money. Just make sure that after the Lending Trade are giving you the signals and everything, make sure that your account is verified. So basically they'll send you proof, you have to send them proof of identification, but those are things that Lending Trade can help you with to make sure your account are verified so you can withdraw your money. Apart from that, nothing can stop you. I've never ever had a problem to withdrawing my money. I've always withdrawn my money, even if it's just a little amount or a huge amount. It's never been a
All
problem.
right. So I'm just going to explain something. You see that the Forex market trades $6.6 trillion every day, right? A lot of that money is in profits. So it's a very big industry. And you're like I said before, it's usually only banks and very big corporations that trade in the Forex market. So the other companies that are giving, like for example, Multibanks is a very large corporation. They're into oil, they're into a lot of things. So they have this trading arm, and they're so large that even if you have $1 million with them, that's not even a little bit of their portfolio. So I've traded with them for more than 7 years, and I've run profits of up to 10 million and more through them. So I've never had any issues with them. And I think you should,
She's asked how do multi-bank benefit from us?
all right. So, when you trade, there's a commission that they take. Is that what she's asking?
Yeah, I think so. How much is the commission? Do you know?
It depends on your I don't know exactly. It's a percentage. It's 0 point something percent. It's not a huge commission. It's a 0 point something percent commission. And then when you're withdrawing, they take a withdrawal fee, but it's also a very small thing. But your profit still is
Withdraw, they
there.
only take like sometimes $5 or $2,
Yeah.
not more than that. Yeah, that is the withdrawal fee that it takes anyway.
Yeah, it's just like asking how does the bank benefit from you? Have you asked how banks make money from you? So they have like little commissions, but they have millions of people who are their customers. So at the end of the day, it's a large thing for them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, any more questions before we go to the giveaway? Time for the giveaway. So we need to round up soon. Okay, no more questions. Good. Oh, let's see. Someone wrote something. If I trade 250, will I still get all of it back, or would they have to remove that commission and leave with the balance? If you trade, okay, so when you trade 250, that 250 kind of multiply depending on how much profit you've made. Is it one day you're going to trade or 1 month? So my first week I made 500, and then I did not remove the full 500. I removed 250 because I still wanted to continue trading. And no, sorry,
All right. I
I
think
removed I think 150, and then I left 300 there, 350. And then I continued trading with that. And then the 300 or the 100 and something that I removed, then they take the 0.1 commission. And then after that, withdrawal fee, which is like, I think it was like $1 or $2, because I got about 149, I think 149 or 148. I can double check with my account actually, because I have those pictures. But it wasn't that much, but you still get your money. You can withdraw how much you want to withdraw. But just make sure that your trading account continue to have money in it so you can continue trading, because you're going to make more than 250 within a week or a month. Imagine getting a signal for 1 month to trade every single day. In a month.
just to add to that, I want you guys to look at trading as a long-term thing. It's something you're not going to do today and leave it, or it's not a scheme. It's not like a Ponzi scheme that, oh, let me hurry up and remove my money before it crashes. The Forex market is older than any of us in this meeting. It's the only time it can crash is when the world destroys, because you're not trading in things that are invisible. You're trading in currencies of different countries. It's buying and selling dollar against euro, right? So it's except the whole world goes to flame before the whole forex market can crash. It's not like crypto. Crypto is not built on anything so solid. That's why crypto crashes. But the forex market has been there for long as the bank exists. The forex market is going to be there, right? So I'd also advise you. I think it's time we announce the bonus, because with the bonus, what you're getting in the bonus would help you understand a lot about the market. So you cannot be scared and say, "Oh, I want to hurry up and make some money and come out." No,
Yeah.
look at it like, I want to build a life trading.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, it's not a get rich quick, it's an investment, and that's why it's called investment. You put your money, you let your money work for you, and you get your profit. You remove your profit, you put in more money than what you started with, and continue trading and trading and trading until you reach to a point where you see that you have enough. But it's not something like, okay, I'll put this and I just move with this, and I'm no, it's not gambling, like Aham said. It's not gambling. It's not something that is going to crush today or is going to go bad, or it's not you giving your money to us either. This is an investment that you make, and that is good for you. We're not taking anything from you. From whatever money you make, we're not even interested. That is your money, and all your money goes to you. The UNO thing Lenetrade does for you is just giving you signals, and then you trade those signals, and you choose when to trade, and the day that suits you and the time that suits you. It's definitely up to you. The UNO part that we or Lenetrade comes in is the signal part. And if you need any extra help, or if you need more classes or more lessons to learn more, and or you have any more questions, but we are not taking any fee from you or any money from you. Like Aham said, that Lenetrade is even willing to give you money for even bringing in people that are serious, not just people who will just start today and then quit tomorrow. Because them giving you the 1 month signals, for free is because they want you to achieve something and they want you to see your money so you can know they are trustworthy and they are reliable. And then from there, you can then choose to continue with them, just paying a fee of 50. But if you bring more people, they would then start giving you money. And then that money they can give you, you can then put it back into trading. It's all up to you. It's all about being business minded and wanting to achieve more and making more money. So basically, that's it. Any more questions, you can then send it. We need to round up now. We've taken a lot of time. And I need to get going. And tomorrow is trading day. Tomorrow is Monday, which means trading for me because I don't trade weekends. The giveaway that we're giving to everybody that have been so patient and that have stayed with us throughout this webinar, it's that Learn and Trade is offering you free classes for all beginners on trading, so you can understand what is Forex, what is trade, what is TP, and so much more. So if Aham, if you can put your website to the course, so they can go and create an account with Learn and Trade. So you can go and create an account with Learn and Trade Academy, and then when you create an account, you have access to the free course. You can ask them, write them a message and tell them that you are part of the class and you will love to have access to the free course. And then they're going to open that for you. So then you have access to the free course free course for beginners. And then also,
sorry. So this is open just today, right? And we want people who are serious about trading. So we're going to give you free courses. We're going to give you free mentorship for the beginner part. And you have to show some commitment. You have to show that you want to go the long run. So you can just send a message on, I'm going to share the Telegram link. So you can just click on that and send us a message on Telegram, and then we will guide you through the process of getting the course. But I must just say that you have to start your process of opening your trading account. That's how we know you're serious. Because we have people who we've given courses, and then some people even paid for courses, but they never completed it. So we want committed people.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, apart from the free courses, you get 1 month for free for those that are serious, have created an account and funded the account. You get 1 month for free for signals. You don't pay anything. And through that 1 month, you're gonna see the money you're gonna make. And then you can then continues with us. And then through that 1 month also, you have access to me, Rachel, where we can either trade together and I can give you some tips and tricks on how to guide your trade and how to read your chart and how to, the wise way to invest, the wise way to remove. And, this is free. And so basically free access to coaching, how to use the signal effectively. Exactly. So you get, free access to getting free coaching from me or from Aham, any of us. It's up to you. I do have a community of people as well that we are all under Learn and Trade, and we trade together. And I do give free coaching, and also sometimes when it's like big questions, they then go to Aham. But apart from that, I give free coaching tips and tricks, and trade with people. We usually start the same time together, put in our trade, but based on the different countries you stay in as well, it might not be possible. So you can definitely write to me, or you can write to Learn and Trade admin on the Telegram if you have any more questions or you need personal coaching on how to use the signals. It's all up to you, but you have access to this WhatsApp group, which I'm going to now keep. And then remove all those who are not serious, and those who are serious, we let them in. And then we just build a community from there. Whenever you trade, you've made enough money, and you can definitely send in your proof as well. so that people can see that you have made money from the signals every single day and so on. Like I do, I usually post it or I send it to the group, to the Telegram group, and just to encourage other people, to continue trading. Trading is an investment, like I said. There are ups and downs, but it's a good investment. You're never ever gonna regret it. And yeah, we don't gain anything apart from helping you with the signals. Yeah, so that's the free stuff. So right now, everybody make sure you contact Learn and Trade on Telegram right now to get the free stuff, the free gift, and so on. And that's the end of today's section. I would love to thank you, Aham, for taking your time to come today and for giving us a lot of knowledge of things you've learned and how much you've made, like just being so transparent with us. We definitely appreciate it. And also I would love to, what's the Telegram? Could you send the Telegram link, Aham?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that shortly.
Okay. So he will do that before I off this slide or this webinar. Yeah, so I want to thank everybody that attended, that stayed out throughout. Definitely. So happy to get to the opportunity to teach you guys and talk to you guys about my own personal experience and how much I'm making from trading and so much more. It came a time I literally stopped posting my result online because a lot of people were just contacting me. But a lot of people contact you, but it's only a few that are serious. So I really hope everybody that stayed here today are serious and they really want to trade and make good money. So yeah, thank you very much for your time. And I'm definitely going to be doing more webinar like this to keep on teaching people, encouraging people, and pushing you guys. And like I said, I offer a free coaching for everybody that becomes a full member of Learn and Trade Telegram or trading. Yeah. So everybody.
You want to ask if people have already registered or
Yeah.
they have
If
issues
you've already,
with it?
can you just put the link first as well so they can contact you?
Yeah, I will put the link, but if they're having issues with it.
Have you guys registered? Are you having any issue registering? Someone said yes. What issue is that, if I may ask? Is it to register? Oh, she said yes, like she has registered.
Okay.
I have registered. Okay. Good. What's about other people? We have 9 people. Let me get a yes. Benson, have you registered? Benson. Haja, have you registered? Yes. One is a yes. I haven't yet. Is there a reason why you haven't yet, Haja? iPhone, have you registered?
Hey Rachel.
Sorry?
Yeah, say hey. Yeah, I haven't registered yet. I have some guests home, so I missed most of the information. So I will definitely have to get back to you to get the full information on how to register.
Sure, definitely contact. You see the link right now that we have in the chat.
Yeah.
Contact them,
Yeah.
and then they will send you that link.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Mm.
Right.
iPhone. Have you registered? Can you write a yes if you have? Wani said yes. Perfect, Wani. iPhone. I don't know who is iPhone. If you have, Luke Williams. Luke S. Williams. If you have, say yes. Someone say yes already. Perfect. Tia have said yes. Luke have said Luke S. Williams. Have you registered? And then XXXXS iPhone. I'm on it. Oh, perfect. XXXXS iPhone. Have you registered? Okay, Lucas said he's on it. Perfect. And have you guys found the Telegram? Luca, if you have, just tell me when you have. Have you found the Telegram as well? Have you contacted or write hi to Learn Trade on Telegram. If you have, say yes.
I think they would need to do some verifications before they can finally come in.
Okay.
So it might take them some extra time. Well, I think, are you going to host this video on the group or something where the other people are?
I'm gonna post it on the group as well, and so people can watch it. But I know that it's one of you that would really love to go through the whole video. But I'll keep onto the video and keep playing it for people who are interested. So if you bring new people, these are the video I will play for them to take them through everything.
All right, so I think
So thank you guys and have a great night. It was so lovely having you, Aham. Thank you for your time and everything. And
thank you.
yeah, I look forward to making millions like you. and thank you.
It's
To the rest.
far.
Sorry?
It's not far. It's not far away.
I know, right? The day I made my first million, I'll post it in the group. And thank you to everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything. You're welcome, Wani. Thank you, XXS iPhone, Wani T, Luke iPhone, LNT, BN, Benson, and so much more. You guys have a wonderful night and goodbye. And bye-bye for the
Bye-bye.
for the free lessons. Contact Learn Trade. I am trading already. Okay. Who is iPhone? iPhone said, okay, then it's good. Contact Learn Trade and they can. Oh yeah, Amy. Oh yeah, Amy is already trading with us. Yeah, she's one of the people that is trading with Learn Trade. She's the one I was talking about that I do trading with every day. She's my trading partner, my partner in trading. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. And Amy is a testimony. And have a great night, everybody. And yeah, bye.